So it's been a busy year, to say the least, here for Tesla CEO Elon Musk, who says that the long-awaited Model 3 is parked in what he calls production hell. However, Tesla recently made more optimistic news here with the announcement of a line of electric trucks. So what's the road ahead and how does it look like for the company? Now, we spoke with Tigress Financial Partners CIO, Ivan Feinseth, who covers Tesla and currently has a neutral rating on the stock. Now, he says the production line is the problem, but they may be nearing full output.
Now they're planning on trying to get to 5,000 cars a week by the end of the first quarter. They were supposed to be there by now, by December. And
where are they right now?
Well, so far they've produced 280 Model 3s since the introduction in July. So they're a little behind now.
A lot behind, yes. I would say. So,
well, they were supposed to have 1,500 cars by the end of the third quarter, with a ramp up to 5,000 cars a week by the end of December.
So what's the issue? Is it the battery? What is it?
The issue is the whole production line. As Elon has said many times, the supply chain only moves as fast as their slowest supplier. And he has unfortunately said many times he's been living in production hell. Yeah,
well, he's dependent on these guys,
yes.
Right? So is anything materially going to change in the next 3 months that will allow him to get to this ambitious target?
Well, hopefully now. The one issue with Tesla is they rely on many single source providers for a lot of their components.
Okay.
So again, they are at the mercy of their slowest moving supplier. But once the production kicks in, I mean, they do occupy a factory that in its peak in the 70s produced 1,300,000 cars a year. It used to be a Pontiac factory.
Okay.
So the capacity of the factory is there.
So it's possible.
And over time, I mean, they have taken that factory and brought it into 2017 high-tech production levels. So it's probably one of the most technologically advanced factories. So the capacity and the capability is there.
Right.
It's just organizing the thousands of components and parts that have to be in place to produce the cars.
Ivan, does it matter, though, if he doesn't reach that target by the end of the first quarter of 2018?
Yes.
Okay.
It matters first for two reasons. Is one, the market, shareholders have given Elon a lot of passes on not meeting his production schedules because he's just built such an incredible car and an incredible company, and he's just such a great CEO and visionary. However, investors now are relying on the Model 3 to take it to a mainstream automobile manufacturer.
Right.
In the beginning, they were kind of a niche manufacturer. So to have the revenue and to meet the earnings targets and the expectations and cash flow expectations to eventually be cash flow positive and then make money, they're going to need to get pretty close to the production schedule of the Model 3.
Do you see the stock price cratering if they continue to go through delays?
Well, yes, that's the big risk. If they don't meet their production, there's two parts. Is they won't have the revenue and money they need to get to be cash flow and positive and profitable. Then they're going to have to try to raise more money. That'll be dilutive to the shareholders. And then over time, there are many other electric cars that are coming onto the market over the next 2 years. By 2020, GM will have 23 models, electric models. I mean, almost everybody, all the mainstream auto manufacturers will have electric cars as part of their lineup.
Speaking about needing more cash, right? If they don't hit their projections, they're still going to need money, and they're burning quite a bit of money each month. They've had a lot of equity offerings, a lot of debt offerings. Expectations are that perhaps there may even be another government loan in the works. Would that make a difference?
Well, since going public, they've had 6 additional equity offerings and 6 debt offerings. And so far, the market has been very receptive. They've been able to sell pretty much at the market and raise money in the debt market at pretty good interest rates. But again, that could change over time if the production schedule or the cash flow projections are not met. The market may be less receptive to continue to buy or continue to fund the company.
Ivan, are we also discounting perhaps the potential of the semi-truck that he had unveiled earlier in 2017? Perhaps this might be an area or line of business that not a lot of folks had talked about, but might potentially be quite accretive to Tesla?
Oh, the new semi-truck is also a game changer in so many ways. It's just incredible. It's offering 300 to 500 mile ranges on a charge and 0 to 60 in 20 seconds with an 80,000 pound payload. That is incredible, because one of the biggest causes of traffic jams is if you're behind a truck that is going from a standing still stop to 60 miles an hour.
Right.
Can take a couple minutes. So the fact that the pickup on these new electric semis from Tesla could really almost eliminate traffic jams for most part.
Any car driver knows this pain, right? So that would be certainly a game changer on the roads.
And bring down, again, the cost of shipping. And bring down, again, I believe that most people want to see Tesla succeed, except for the other auto manufacturers, CEOs, and a handful of short sellers. Right. Other than that, there's a lot of interest in this because it's making cars and starting a car company from a clean sheet of paper is a major feat. Yeah. And he's done a phenomenal job. And everybody admires the product and his creativity and his ambition and his ability as a CEO. So I think everybody wants to see Tesla succeed. And again, everything he's brought to market, the truck is beautiful and the functionality is incredible. And again, that can change shipping.
Before we go, though, Ivan, I mean, just one last note on the semi-truck. What are the chances, or how much of the potential of this line of business, how big could it grow to be, and how much of this is priced into the stock price?
Well, I don't think anything yet on the truck is priced in, but the trucking market is huge.
Yeah.
And there are already a number of Walmart, J.B. Hunt, Anheuser-Busch, people who truck a lot of merchandise are already putting down orders for these trucks because they don't want to be left out.